What is up, guys? A long time no see. I was tempting to do a video to talk about that, where I've been, blah blah blah, but we're gonna jump into this. I don't want to. That's a whole nother topic. But life's been busy. We have a baby. The wife and I just had our first kid, so that's been keeping us busy. We moved, bought a new house, but the most important part here, that what we're talking about, is EOA is coming. EOA is finally coming. It's finally here. All the testing, after the hardcore testing, after more end game Karndun testing, they did PvP, PvMP testing. All of the beta testing is done. They have announced now that the stress tests, so officially there's a release schedule. Early January, sometime in January, there's going to be a stress test done to test the server. All right. And then once that's complete, it might take a week, maybe longer, in case there's any issues that come up that they need to sort out. Within a week or two after the stress test is done, EOA is coming to the public. EOA is coming to the public again. It has been, I think 2 years? Is it a year or 2 years? Because I think it was around this time of Christmas. Was it Christmas time again? Where, like, when they originally released it to the public before. And I had an amazing time, except for the fact that obviously we had issues because people were creating accounts, they were multi-boxing, they were cheating, they were using like mods, whatever, they're flying around. There's people doing things that they weren't supposed to be doing. Well, a lot of you might be thinking, oh, well, it's just going to happen again. The nice part about this time around is no. In order to have an account, you have to have a verified Discord account, and then you have to claim a key from the key generator, and then you have to use that key to create an account through the website. Now, I'm sure there's people that can maybe find some sort of flaw through that or whatever. I hope not, but it's definitely more sound than what it was before, to where the hope is the people that are going to be playing the game are people that are actually people, and people who aren't going to take the time to do something stupid and spend time to try and ruin it again. But we'll see. I'm more hopeful of the fact that, more bugs are fixed, so the server should hopefully run better just off that. But we're finally getting it, you guys. We're getting it. EOA, Echoes of Angmar, is coming. Like next year, the early next year, in a month or 2 months, we are going back to Middle Earth. We're going back to the original days of Lotro, when it first, the original state of Lotro, when it came out in 2007 and 2008. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this. Like, I've been bouncing around games ever since. Like, I'm a gamer. I love playing games. But I just keep bouncing, just because, like, nothing's really, I'm kind of, in a sense, I've just been gaming certain games to just fill the void until EOA comes back. Because Lotro was my first ever MMO when I started playing. All right. I started playing in 2008, first ever MMO. And then it was about a couple years that then eventually I had some friends in high school that actually convinced me to play WoW. And I got into WoW during Wrath of the Lich King. Played WoW for a bit, but I bounced between both. But Lotro's always been my favorite MMO by far, just because I'm a Lord of the Rings junkie. I'm a Middle Earth junkie, as you can kind of tell with my stuff back here. Hoodie, I have Lord of the Rings tattoos. I got the Tree of Gondor on my back. Going into it, so to make some people understand, if you don't know what Echoes of Angmar is, and if you don't know what Lotro is even, or if you don't know what I mean by, like, the original state of Lotro. So the original state of Lotro, from when it was released in 2007 and 2008, is night and day difference than where it is today. All right. Different. So some of you, if you've never played Lotro, get it, you don't know. If you've played WoW, and this is my easiest way I can compare it, because I never played WoW Classic. I never started with WoW Classic, but I did play from Wrath of the Lich King, and I've played through Cataclysm. Didn't play Mists of Pandaria, but I played, like, Burning Legion or whatever, and Battle for Azeroth. I've played Shadowlands, and I haven't played any expansion since then, because I just kind of got over it, because it's just the same thing over and over. Race to endgame, world quest, blah blah blah. Same thing that what retail Lotro is today. You race to through the expansion, and then you're just doing dailies and weeklies and raid content, and, like, it's not about the journey anymore, and that's where I lose interest. Well, with WoW, when you go to WoW Classic, that's where it's like, it's not the case anymore. The journey is the leveling experience. The game itself forces a community, because you have group quests that you need to do. You have dungeons that you need to do, that you have to interact with people to create groups. You don't just get to do Dungeon Finder. It's no just Instance Finder or whatever to help you just make a group and run. You have to go into world chat or find someone or whisper someone, hey, can you want to run this together? Or hey, do you want to do this quest together? It creates social interaction, and there's an economy that actually is healthy within the auction house, obviously, until it gets bloated with people farming raw gold. But WoW Classic was the night and day difference to retail WoW, and I loved WoW Classic. I loved it, and that made me even more aware of like how much I loved Classic Lotro from back in the day when I played when I was like 14 or 15 when it first came out. So I've been itching, and I know there's been a large amount of the community of Lotro, no matter how much SSG wants to try and knock it down, or other people and part of SSG or part of the, like, let's say retail Lotro community are trying to say, well, no, but there's not enough people who want it. No, there is. There's like, I don't remember the last number, but there's well over 3,000, maybe 5,000 people in the EOA Discord, I'm pretty sure. I have a YouTube channel that I'm not at 1,000 subs or anything, but I have close to at least 20 or 30,000 views total from all of my Echoes of Angmar videos, most like around there. There's people who want Classic Lotro. And the reason for it is because it's genuine. It's back to its original state of, obviously nostalgia plays a part, but I really believe it has to do with the game was created to where it was almost to like, there's obviously still flaws, but it was created to a perfection to where it created social interaction. You felt like you were in this big world, but you weren't alone. Whereas in retail Lotro now, you see other players, but you pretty much just feel like you're just an adventurer doing your own thing, because you never need to group with people. There's never a reason that you have to group with anybody. Whereas in Classic Lotro, Shadows of Angmar, Echoes of Angmar, like, nope, you have fellowship quests and you're not going to solo them. There's some of them you might, if you're a minstrel, especially minstrels, you might be able to solo some. But for the most part, no. You're going to have to group with people. You're going to have to message people. You're going to have to get in the world chat. You're going to have to go in the Discord, maybe join a kin, join a fellowship, find friends, add friends. Hey, you want to, maybe do stuff later on? I'll add you. That is what MMOs are. And that is why I cannot be more excited for this. When they released it the last time, and even during the hardcore event, it's so amazing just to see all the people around and the interactions that people are doing. They're grouping, they're running great barrel runs, they're running world quests, world fellowship quests. I could go on and on. On and on and on. I don't want to spend, we're already at about 8 minutes. I don't want to extend this too much, but so if you have questions though, feel free to leave them in the comments. Please leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, please. It helps out the channel. This is my kick. This is my main focus for my Lotro YouTube channel here. Like my shorts, I'm going to kind of have random games, but most of my YouTube videos are all going to be Echoes of Angmar, and that's my plan. So the more if you like, comment, share it, subscribe, it helps get it out to more people and whatnot. But those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Echoes of Angmar, what it is, how do I start, where do I go, or even if you want to just see what it might be, go look at my other videos. I'm going to leave a link down below for the Discord and for the website. And I'm going to show you here, I'm going to pull it up on the screen. So you go to the Discord, and then in the Discord, they have all the instructions as well, but they also have all the instructions on the website with, installation instructions as well as instructions on how to get your key claim and to create your account. Everything's all right there. This is not an installation guide. I'm not going to go over that. I may do a video about it at some point, but I don't right now. Not with a kid and busy, whatever. I'm going back to work next week. Not looking at it right now. I'm more excited for the game and start making videos with the game again. But if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them in the comments down below. And even if, like, let's say you end up getting in the Discord and you see me, you find my name, Matty Ice, and you want to message me, you can feel free to message me on Discord as well. My Discord is also going to be down below in the description. Anything at all, I'm more than happy to help. But yeah, website is the greatest place, and then the Discord if you have any questions. But this is what I'm really excited for, you guys. I'm not sure. I know I'm not the only one. I know there's people who are part of the retail Lotro community who are going to be trying to push us down and hate on this, but I'm sorry. Like, the state of Lotro today with SSG's Lotro, it's not the Lotro that I grew up loving, and it's not the Lotro that I believe stays true to Tolkien. That's me. I get it. SSG is a company; they can do at their will what they want, but I can make the choice to not want to play the game anymore as well. The people who continue playing the game, that's fine. If you still love it, I get it. I love Middle Earth. It's hard not going and playing, and I love wanting to be in Middle Earth and 1-up, but at the same time, every time I play, all I think about is how much SSG has just destroyed the world of Tolkien with countless things that they keep adding into it that is not canon to the Middle Earth world. And I'm sorry, I don't believe it's SSG's place to do that. It's not their place to change Tolkien's work. And some of you might come in the comments, you can argue, and I'm more than happy to have a constructive conversation and see, because I'm not a Tolkien expert or Middle Earth expert. I'm pretty knowledgeable. I've read a lot of his biographies. I've read almost all of the Silmarillion, the Middle Earth, the history of Middle Earth, and all that stuff. Women didn't have beards. Sorry, they just don't. Sorry, SSG. I don't know why you did that. Obviously, it's a woke agenda. That's just me. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just how I feel, and it frustrates me. So that's why I don't play retail Lotro anymore. Women dwarves, as far as I know, there's references that they had beards, but not women elves, not women humans. And then the whole recent new elf colony that's down in like Harad or whatever, down in the south. And I'm sorry, it's another agenda thing. Like, there's no record. Like, there's record of another group of elves that went further east, I think, than the elves of Mirkwood or something like that, but not anything that's in the aspect of that they're all the way down south. And that I'm not going to get too deep into it because I really don't want to get it into racial stuff, whatever. But to me, it's very clear night and day what SSG is trying to do, and obviously what any big corporate is trying to do with a lot of games. And they're trying to push an agenda, and I just don't have time for it. I don't want that in my games. Excuse my French. Sorry. I don't want that. Like, I want to play my Lotro Middle Earth game. I want to be in Middle Earth that Tolkien created. Nobody else, Tolkien. If you want to create another world with all that stuff and whatever, make your own original story in your own original world and do whatever you want with it. Don't come and take Tolkien's world and Middle Earth's world and what we loved and mix it up. No, I get it. Some of you might want to argue, oh, well, Tolkien was back in the day and he's white, he's probably racist and blah. Maybe. I mean, the era and where he grew up and lived, whatever. We don't know him. But I'm going off of the world he created. And what he created is what he created. It's not our place to come in and change it. That's just me personally. And especially what the world that I would say majority of us all have fallen in love with. But rant over, I kind of want to just go over the state of retail Lotro and the reason why you haven't seen me really post much videos or stream it much. I just don't have time to play it anymore. I just don't have the energy to play it anymore. I do not want to give SSG another penny. They don't deserve another penny. All they cram is copy and paste content, different races, the bird watching. I can't fathom how, I understand how some people got excited over that, but at the same time, when I looked at it and I watched what it was and how, I can only imagine how simple it was to code that. I'm sorry, but SSG's been pulling and dragging you guys along with all this like bare minimum content for so long, just so you don't look at what the real problems are. They haven't fixed lag. That's gotten maybe a little bit better from what I've heard, but they haven't fixed the lag. But they're more than happy to show you, hey, we got Valor packs on sale. Here, look at this. Woo, look at this. There's a lot of things that they just choose not to fix. Even the legendary weapon system, I think, is still just dumb and broken. They fixed the stats squish, but then they broke the game in the process and took forever to fix it. The other issues, you got a level cap that needs to be adjusted, but yet they keep adding more levels. So like the next expansion that's coming, apparently there's another level increase going to 150 or 160 or whatever it is at now. But they're just driving it into the ground. I think what's best for the future of the Lotro community is for Lotro to die. SSG's Lotro needs to die, and we need to move on, just like Warhammer Online has with their own private server. Dark Age of Camelot, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of MMOs that have Star Wars Galaxies. There's a lot of MMOs out there who have died, but they still are alive because of private servers. And more often than not always, but I feel like they tend to be run a lot better than when it's run by a corporate company that's being pushed to push certain things into games. But rant over, we're going on 15 minutes here. That's just kind of like an update in the state of Lotro today, and just, I guess, my opinion. I feel there's a lot of people that I know who feel the same certain way. There's a lot of people that I've heard rumors of waves of people leaving Lotro and not playing because of, especially after the whole new elf tribe thing or whatever that they pushed. And then they're banning people on the Reddit and on the forums for talking about it or trying just to construct a conversation about it. So again, another thing I don't got time for. I don't have a whole lot of respect for SSG, and I'm sorry. I feel like they've had plenty of opportunities to change and do the right thing, and they choose. Then they still do the right thing here and there, but I think they choose to do the wrong thing more than they do to do the right thing. And yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. That's my opinion. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel. I'm not here to like go at each other's throats. Let's have a constructive conversation on how we feel, and you know, like we're all in love with the same thing, and the end of it all is, I feel like. But at the end of it, EOA's coming. That's the most important part. EOA's coming. That's what I'm excited for. Look forward for more videos. I plan for sure once it's out, we're gonna be streaming and we're gonna be doing videos again with EOA, and we're gonna be having fun, you guys. And I'm excited to see you guys in there. I hope to see you around at the streams as well. Love you all. I'm excited to be back. Medias out. Thank you again, everyone, for watching. Again, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what type of content you want to see in future videos. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and most importantly, hit that bell button so that way you can get notified every single time one of my videos go live on the channel, so that way you never miss out on any of my content. Again, thank you, and I love you all.